pull the trigger.
Is not the sharpest knife in the drawer, right? Even by the standards of New Jersey. Yeah, the Putin stooge.
Dean,
Here, he's like, no poo-poo.
No talk about the poo-poo.
No talk. He's like, we are winning. Everybody's like, yep, we're winning.
Yep, we're winning.
Everybody's winning. By the way, the United States is kind of pissed.
Yeah, they
Put
kind
them
of.
on hold.
The United States has all these weapons lying around that they don't really have a use for. So you might want to figure out where they're going. Or I should say, where in Ukraine they're going.
So Putin has handlers, right? Like his security people, right?
Oh, he's got handlers, and
Right.
they're very hands-on.
They're very hands-on. Why don't you go?
Okay, so
This is your delicious story.
I actually did some research.
This is gonna give whole new meaning. Like when I smell the poop back.
I've had fan comment here that some of our stories are bullshit, and I don't agree. I mean, maybe, but not the ones you commented on. Some of our stories have been debunked in the past, and we try to own up to that. But this one, I did some research because it seemed incredible to me. But it turns out in Europe, this sort of thing isn't that unusual.
Wow, she's Europe shaped.
And I'm just gonna preface this by saying that I read that Emmanuel Macron refused a COVID test before he went to Russia because he was afraid that they would use it to examine his DNA. So this is in the spirit of that. When you think about that, this makes a bit more sense. What? Did I just fuck up? What are you saying?
I'm like, what is he? He's like, round up the poo and then incinerate it.
So what this story is about is Putin's security guards are collecting his shit because they don't want anyone looking at it.
What is Russian for this is a two-bagger?
I know a Russian guy. I'm going to ask him. And I probably won't be able to pronounce it, so I won't be able to repeat it.
Gonna need backup.
Okay. We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Bring a 13-gallon bag.
Vlad had some cabbage and prune juice.
How paranoid could you possibly be?
Well, apparently Kim Jong-un does this too.
Oh, okay.
And it's not that unusual.
Makes perfect sense.
I told a story recently of a guy.
Well, listen, Dr. Dipshit.
I told a story recently of a guy who went to Germany to get a job at McDonald's, and they made him shit in a cup as basically that was his pre-employment physical.
That sounds like a total hazing prank to me.
Nope.
Don't telling me how to poop in the cup. You would love this. And to this day, he's like, yeah, man, I had to poop in that cup.
The nurse Frau was very pissed that he showed up with his morning poop because she said you need a fresh sample. I'm not joking.
I know.
But
they were probably.
No.
Like, telling me how to poop again. Do it. It will be funny. So I'm telling you. So we just flush it wet. We're not sick. But make him poop again.
He ate too much of our product.
Let's see if he can get with no spillage. Is he a true German with his accuracy?
The two Germans have hard poop and can easily direct it.
All right, well, back to
Americans eat too much fiber. Okay.
Back to the Russian at hand.
Okay, these are just the bullet points. Putin's bodyguards collect his poop when he travels and get back to Russia.
No, take my poop.
Report says so they don't get rid of it. They take it back to Russia. I mean, they can't burn it, right?
Dude, how do you be his detail and then you're just outside the toilet?
Does he poop in a bucket so they get it?
He must. He has like a special throne
or does he do
something?
it? Does he do it in the toilet and then
does
they
the
scoop
throne
it?
sift?
I was gonna say, do they like sift it out of the water? What if he's got flaming diarrhea? How do you sift that? It must be a really fine mesh sifter.
Yeah. Especially all that borscht.
It makes me think of when we go
Borscht.
crab fishing and we got that big bucket and we have to haul it in the cart. You know, it's
Right.
like these security guards are hauling these carts of shit. Okay.
Just for this fucking ego.
It appears to be an attempt to stop foreign spies from discovering information about his health. The claim was made in a report from Russia experts
you little dipshit.
Regis Genti and Mikhail Rubin. Okay, I looked
You
these.
little-
Nope, sorry.
I looked
That was
these
an
two
accident.
guys up to see if they were legit,
Okay.
and from what I can tell, they are legit.
Yeah, I did.
They
see
are
that. Yeah,
serious journalists, and they're in Europe. One of them is a Russian. He specializes in Russia. Okay, so Regis Gente, I'm not sure how you say his name.
Gente.
He's a journalist and he's a freelance correspondent in the South Caucasus and Central Asia, working for Le
How's the
Figaro,
bragging camp going?
radio station Internationale, etc. Okay, so I don't know much about this guy, but it sounds like he is a journalist now.
He's a guy.
With
We don't really know about him because he's not from here.
From reading this, it seems like somebody who cares about his integrity, so he wouldn't report on something that was, pardon the pun, bullshit.
Right. So he has like bona fides.
Okay, and this other guy, Mikhail Rubin, he's covered Russian policy processes for nearly 13 years. During this period, he has had the opportunity to work as a Kremlin pool reporter for the
So
popular
he's got bona fides too.
print and web media outlet is Vestia and RBC. He also worked as a TV journalist with Rain
Greek to me.
Dost, hosting a program about the underbelly of Russian politics. Now he finds himself at what he believes to be the most interesting Russian investigative media
And shot in the face. Sorry.
The Project. Mikhail Rubin was selected for the 2020 European Press Prize shortlist with Master and Chef. It means Master in Chief, I guess. Anyway, so I'm inclined to believe these guys aren't like the New York Post type of people, that they, if anybody knows anything different, please feel free to tell me and I will issue a retraction.
So some people said they saw him pooping in a bucket.
According to the article, the responsibility for collecting Putin's feces lies with the
This is
Federal
amazing.
Protection Services, the department tasked with protecting
This is
Putin
Russian
and
Florida
other
action.
government officials. It's like, how much are they paying these guys? It's like, I did not sign
They're
up
like,
for
not
this.
enough. Not enough.
Such excrement collections happened during Putin's visit to France
I
on
like
May
that.
29th,
Excrement
2017.
collections. Band name.
And during his October 2019 trip to Saudi Arabia, the reporters wrote, a video taken during a Putin trip to France in 2019 showed 6 suited men in Putin's
Well,
entourage
only the finest.
accompanying him into a bathroom. One of them was seen exiting the bathroom holding a small
Holding his
briefcase.
nose. Puking.
Holding a small briefcase, though it is unclear what it contains. I wonder if they made him shit in the briefcase.
Hey man, it's hard to not notice a
I
guy.
guess
It's hard to not notice a guy in a suit with a bag of shit vomiting all over the place. What was your first clue? Well, there was a dude and he was throwing up. He was holding a bag of something after coming out of the bathroom. We just sort of connected 2 to 2. It didn't take Sherlock Holmes to figure out somebody be collecting this dude's dookie in a bag.
yeah, a dude came out, he had a clothespin on his nose and was promptly shot in the face.
So cartoon.
The tactic appears
Just marching out holding it like just
you know what,
X's over his eye.
you know what's funny is I got some Putin poop bags for picking up dog shit. It's got a picture of him
Of
and
course.
It says Putin poop bags or something else. The
America, the most passive aggressive.
I know.
This is how we passively aggressively disagree.
Oh, I had Trump poop bags too.
Use your face to pick up shit.
The tactic appears to be an effort to reduce the risk of foreign powers discovering information about Putin's health or predilection for future conditions that could be contained in the 69-year-old's DNA.
How much containment are we talking about?
69.
Have like a truck backs up.
Amid Russia's
Freeze it in
invasion,
liquid nitrogen, lock it away.
sell it on eBay.
Yeah.
Amid Russia's invasion of Ukraine, speculation has grown that Putin, who has recently missed a number of routine events, is unwell, and several reports have claimed that he's being treated for a variety of serious conditions.
Look, he's practically Mephistopheles, man. He's 69-year-old Russian leader, right? Like, man, he straight up like might as well be Julius Caesar's son, right? You lasted a long time. Although I don't think Caesar lasted that long.
Well, you didn't live very long back then. And
Hurry
then
up.
He went and got a knife in his back.
Brute. I don't know how to say that in Russian.
Et tu brute. That's how I heard it, but that's not Russian. Experts speaking to Insider. Now, Insider was what prompted me to this story. And then I thought, okay, Insider might be a little bit liberal. So I Googled it and I came up with this stuff. And then I looked up the two guys.
Well, I mean, poop is basically a thing that shows up in your search bar.
I know.
And
I know.
mine, so.
Yeah, it's the algorithm.
It is.
And then it doesn't help that we talk about it on the show constantly. And Florida Man, of course, that.
Type in poop a lot.
There are at least 2 examples of poop interception being used as an intelligence technique, according to sources. So this is a thing.
Right.
In 2016, a former Soviet agent said he discovered evidence that Joseph Stalin tried to spy on China's chairman Mao and other top officials by analyzing their excrement. You're a fecophiliac, okay? Hey. You're nuttier than Chinese chicken salad.
Wow. That was dope.
In another instance of poop espionage, British that's a band name. British spies sifted through soiled toilet paper used by Soviet troops.
That's their first album.
Yeah, soiled toilet paper. Used by Soviet troops in East Germany during the Cold War, according to British military expert Tony Garrity. This, he said, was because Soviets were not given toilet paper and often resorted to using military documents or personal letters instead.
They're like, look, Stalin, we gotta hide your poop, son. I mean, it's too important. Meaning, he's like, dude, you gotta slow down on the borscht. You gotta like stop drinking so much. You're clogging up the sewers.
Well, it says here they weren't given toilet paper, so they were wiping their butts with documents. So it's like, sir, I read your contract. I read your offer. Now I'm going to go wipe my ass with it.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
This, he said, okay, I got that. They were using military documents or personal letters.
Trump saw that and he said, I can wipe my ass with documents. Done.
Then I have reason to flush them. Why won't they go down?
I'm saving paper.
I flushed them 250 times.
I'm repurposing paper.
The environmentally conscious people are not letting me flush the toilet. Sifting through the, I don't know what the detritus.
All I can think about is poop.
Is military exercises, including human excreta and worse, was a valuable technique which sometimes produced gems of intelligence.
Oh, I thought maybe they were
gems of intelligence.
Maybe they were just like swallowing gems because they're.
Oh, so they could shit them out later?
I guess. Good way to smuggle them, I guess.
Well, Christopher Walken shoved it. Up his ass. No, his uncle or grandfather shoved it up
again,
his ass.
Like. Maybe he's having, like, so people collect his shit, right? Like, what are you going to inspect his shit? No,
yes.
You could smuggle shit in shit. See that? Shitception. I just went there.
You know what?
It's a good way.
You know what a really good tactic would be? If Putin and then his security all shit in a bucket and they mixed it all up. and then they wouldn't know what belonged to who. And then if they found something bad, they'd just shoot the guy in the face, right? They'd say it was this guy.
Before we get to Florida, man, we're gonna clip on this. Look, you can fit the.
He doesn't want me talking about this anymore.
No, because it's 15.
I know.
Look, you can fit the entire Library of Congress on a chip that big, and that's just commercial shit. That's not even like military grade.
And
He's got to collect all his shits because he's smuggling whatever. Maybe he's smuggling crypto. Who the fuck knows? Well, what I know about anything.
Maybe his security team is just fecal philiacs and they're going to sell it on.
Florida man.
Florida man is coming right up.
Jay Tyler.
I am your Ms. Parker.
All right, this
is Nothing Yet Live. That was funny.